with the lobster and all of that.
He carried that on his person for the rest of his life. For the rest of his life.
He's never forgotten that.
Certain events turn you. Mine was sleeping with a white woman for the first time.
Let's move on.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Let's move on.
There's one particular Kendrick Lamar song that you would really like then.
Really?
Yes. So, meanwhile, Agent Jensen has enough evidence to take down some of these low-level cricket task force members. But she kind of has an idea to let Jensen know that his team is going to be subject to the federal investigation. But Kilpatrick is like, girl, you know that nigga dirty as fuck, right? Okay. So, and they find evidence that Jenkins has been planting drugs on suspects and also threatening attorneys that are defending them. And so now their attention is drawn towards Jenkins. So we get another flashback to 2014 where Jenkins runs over a suspect, the roll bar that he was talking about, and lies to Gwen about the gun being pointed at him during a pursuit. Gwen looks at him like, this nigga's lying.
Oh, yeah.
And Jenkins calls another detective buddy to come plant a gun to justify the illegal arrest.
Right, he was just like, bro, I was about to have Peruvian chicken.
Like, fuck your food.
Right.
So we're back in 2015 and this is during the height of the Freddie Gray uprising, with the protests going on in the streets of Baltimore. Jenkins and a black woman who should have just set her ass back at the office because she had no business being there. Like, I ride with you, and this nigga was jostling her around that fucking police car.
Rough ride.
Yeah. And they're speeding to the protest site. Jenkins starts a violent confrontation with a protester who did throw a brick at him.
Yeah,
okay,
he threw a brick.
Don't do that. Don't do that shit.
Stop that.
Yeah, you kind of making it hard for us to root against this white man if you actually are committing crimes. So later that evening, we see Jenkins go to a Rite Aid and stops two men from looting the store, but he lets them go, tells them to drop the bags, and he goes in and loots the store himself.
Like, is anybody else here? Like, bro, what are you doing? He's like off the rails at this point.
Yes, and this is a true story. One of the crimes that Wayne Jenkins confessed to or got caught for was looting the Rite Aid during the riots. Uprisings.
I mean, and he just moseyed in there too.
Yeah. So yeah, this is one of the things he got caught for.
And got everything. He was like, I don't know what it is, but I'm taking it.
Yes.
Dude was just like, it's Tylenol. What are you doing?
And also like,
I know, like he's an Oxycontin. I'm kidding when I say that, but yeah.
And that's Fed time because opioids. So
it is extremely expensive on the streets.
So when the indictments come in the Freddie Gray case, Wayne's of course upset. Calling Miriam Mosby.
Blue Lives Matter.
Full Blue Lives Matter. This dippy bitch, to Marilyn Mosby. And we flash to another takedown of a dealer. And Jenkins does the same thing that Alice does. Goes to the guy's home, finds more drugs in a safe that has.
And then he's like, wait.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave the room and we gonna film this.
Yes.
Oh, that shit pop. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Fuck, I tell you. I told you Reese was a big dog, right? Fuck, I say. How much you say is supposed to be in there?
100,000. That's a lot fucking more than 100,000.
Bet your ass. All right, let's go. Let's get it out and count it. All right, let's go get it all out. I say there's about 10 G's in each one of those stacks. That seem right?
Same here.
Okay. All right, here's what we're going to do. We count up 10 of those piles. $100,000, that goes in the safe, all right? We're going to shut that shit up. Everything else goes in the duffel bag, okay? Right in that fucking duffel bag. Let's make it happen. Let's go. Come on. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do, okay? In case Stevenson makes a little bitch-ass complaint, we're going to cover our ass, all right? You take out your camera phone, okay? We're going to video this whole fucking thing. We're going to make a movie. You understand? You're going to pry that bitch open again. Do it the same fucking way. You're going to hit that bitch and you're going to pry it, all right? When it opens, you say, oh, my God, holy shit, all that. Believe in what the fuck you're saying, all right? I'm going to be upstairs. You guys call for me when that shit opens. You make sure you get everything on camera. You understand? Everything. See the whole fucking world. You got it?
Got it.
All right, let's go, motherfuckers. And listen, make sure you start at the same time. What's the shit the movie assholes say? Fucking action, right? Say action, then start. Don't say action on camera. Make sure you're on the same fucking page.
what the fuck?
Ma'am, could you please listen to him and
Are
stay
we really about to do this?
Sweetheart,
You
next
all
time
ready?
you open any
Yeah.
door, why would you say that?
We got to.
I'm sure your man will give you a call when he lands it.
I think I'm close.
We almost got it open, Sarge.
Oh my God, holy shit.
So we get a flashlight on it. Back off. Everybody stay the fuck away and just put a flashlight on it. Is there more than $5,000 in there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I got to call the feds. Anytime you get a seizure of over $5,000, you got to call the high-intensity drug trafficking area agents. Excellent work, gentlemen. Just another seizure by the books.
Sergeant Jenkins gave Hendricks, Taylor, and me $20,000 each, and he kept the rest.
Yeah.
God, that made me
This
laugh.
shit was
See
full.
why-
And we have to do this by regulation because they say that if it's over $5,000, we have to contact the FBA. This is a good bust, and I'm happy that we are all doing this by the book. Get your acting on. Look, bro, you're the worst actor. Okay,
Pose for
go
the
ahead.
camera.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But yeah, this is total training day. This whole
Yes.
thing was training day.
That is true. A good callback to Training Day or homage to Training Day maybe. But he gives the guys $20K, keeps the rest of it because I believe they had like almost $200,000. So, but he only gave $20K.
Yeah.
And Ward, aka Finding Forrester, tells the investigators that he threw away his share of the money instead of turning
Yeah,
it
he put it
in.
like in his backyard or something like that.
Yes, because he was scared of jeopardizing his family because he is a good black man. And in
Also, he got arrested, right? Wasn't he in cuffs during this?
Yeah.
he
This is
was
like this.
being
Yeah.
interrogated. This was during he was being interrogated, and he was the one that like snitched and got
Snitching.
Right.
So in the final scene, which is pre-task force, we do see Jenkins is with his guys, Gondo, Ward, Suter, and Jamel, telling them all about
Not me.
It is you. Telling them all
Damn,
about
Jamel, you steal it?
telling
Why
them
don't you
about
steal it?
all the money they could be making in their base pay and overtime if they just work with him and be on this new gun trace task force. And he says the title of the show, We Own This City.
These bosses, they think I'm the golden boy. They think Wayne Jenkins can do no wrong. I mean, Mosby, she jams these guys up. And what's going on in this department right now? There's a work slowdown across the entire fucking thing. But we were out there in the SES. We're fucking kicking ass, right?
Fucking right.
We're putting in work, getting guns. Commissioner Davis comes up to me and says, well, how do you do it? How do you keep your men motivated in an environment like this? I said, it's easy, sir. It's just one little word, and that word's overtime. Ooh. He said, cool. Shit. Keep up the good work, son. That's what he said. Well, you know something? That's exactly what the fuck we gonna do. We gotta keep up that good work. So starting tomorrow, we gotta work 8 to 4, but we ain't coming in till 2. Ooh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
But when we do come in, we come correct. We go proactive as a motherfucker. You understand me? We come to fucking hunt. We go get those guns. You understand? Because as long as we do that, as long as we produce, as long as we put those numbers up, they don't fucking give a shit about what we do. We literally can do whatever the fuck we want. You understand me? We own this city. We own it.
Hey, I'm with that shit.
Yeah.
Hit me, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
Roll credits.
Titular line.
Yes. And that is the episode. Once again, very, very good episode.
He made 80 on top of his.
80 on top of like 83 on top of 86, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
I'm
it's
like,
basically
God
83 and
damn.
then makes 86 in overtime, which, that is, that's good,
That's
but
pretty good.
overtime is, the overtime is, being on niggas and stealing from niggas. So, hey, that his taxable income is $160,000. That's what that is. This is a gross.
He is out here.
But yeah, good
What
episode.
would the one nigga say? I only got 20 or some shit.
Gondo says he only got, but they've established that Gondo was kind of lazy with it.
Yep.
Yeah, they say like you don't be doing nothing.
Which is why he got caught.
There it is.
Mm-hmm. So,
And he even looks like he's just like, yeah, well, whatever.
I'm good with my 20.
Yeah. So yeah, good episode. I do love this show. It's just kind of hard to structure it, for the podcast. We only got one more of these to do though. And we will have a special guest on listeners next week to kick it with us. I'm not gonna announce who it is yet, but yeah, I love the show. Very very detailed. Again, once David Simon is in his bag with this. So highly I'm enjoying this. So with that being said, Jamel, where can they find you on the internet?
If you would like to find me on the interwebs, specifically Instagram and Twitter, that is Jamel Mybell, JamellEmybelle. And no, I am not the nigga from We Own This City.
Or are you?
I'll never tell.
And Devin, where can they find you?
On Twitter at Devin Lamar.
With 2 R's.
Talk about it.
And you can find me on Twitter at JTD, JAYTEEDEE, and TikTok at Chef JTD. You can also find the show on Twitter at Edit That Out 1. On Facebook, you will search for Edit That Out. You will see our Facebook group and the Facebook page, which you can follow and join up as well to get all of our content. I once again will be urging people to go to their Apple Podcast app and their iTunes app to leave us a rating, preferably 5 stars. Also leave us a review as well if you're so inclined, and we will make time to read those on the show. And we also have a sponsorship section on the Anchor and the Spotify post. So if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, we appreciate if you want to throw us a couple of dollars so we can continue on with our venture.
Depending on how many dollars, I might show feet.
Yes. So and
she will. She won't mind. She will.
Mm-hmm.
She definitely will.
Mm-hmm. After I get finished with all these parties that we're throwing, I will have time to put up a Patreon, so you can follow us there and support us, and I will announce when that's coming out. Also, listeners, we're coming up on season 3 of the podcast, which we have confirmed that we will be covering season 2 of P-Valley on Stars. So if you're interested in that, you have time to catch up and join us for our coverage there. But anyway, that being said, we thank you very much for listening. We appreciate each and every one of you. You all have a good week, and we will talk to you next week for the season finales of We Own This City. Thank you.
All right, farewell.
Bye-bye.
Punch the keys, for God's sake! Yes. Yes. You're the man now, dog.